Hi all, the old bat here, and welcome to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So, last time we got to the star map in the cave, so I feel like we probably should have a chat with Bastila.
How can I help?
Why did the council send me with you on this mission?
Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris prove that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission. And there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
Well, it just seems odd they would send me off without a master to guide me.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities.
I get the feeling that there's more going on than I know.
I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come when it's appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
Impatient? Me? You're the one who thought this was her big audition for masterhood.
Must you be so frustrating? I admit I had a moment of foolish pride, but I'm over it. Now I am focused on my true responsibilities. I'm simply trying to help you and complete this mission, and yet you battle me at every turn.
Hey, you started this.
I started it. You were the one who brought up the issue of the Council. You were the one who questioned our mission. You were the one who mocked me for thinking I was being tested.
Lighten up. I'm only joking.
I must admit, I simply don't know how to deal with someone like you. I don't know if I should be outraged that you keep joking about serious matters, or if I should be grateful that you can always lighten the mood. Come, let's move on. There's much to be done.
Alright, so she's got no sense of humor. Yeah. How about you, Kat? You've got a sense of humor.
Yes, what's on your mind?
We didn't end our last discussion very well.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably.
Yeah.
I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Taris. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important. It's just, I feel a bit useless. I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league.
No, you're not useless. So, this doesn't excuse your action, does it?
It doesn't, I know. It's been a while since I've even had to think about that sort of thing. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
You sure have.
Well, I guess I should be at least a little pleased that I haven't lost my touch. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you should work for it a bit.
Oh, I don't know if I like the sound of that.
Don't you want me to accept your apology?
I don't know. What am I gonna have to do for it?
Well, let's see. Blow away the bad guy, save the damsel in distress, the usual.
Oh, the usual. Well, that's not so hard. Let's get to it then, shall we?
Yeah, why not? Damsel in distress. Yeah, sure.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Tell me more about your past.
Well, I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. All of them, were so very invigorating.
invigorating?
They were so very alive, so full of hope and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic.
Oh, how tragic.
Well, yes. These Jedi were going to fight the Mandalorians just after they had invaded. Many of those Jedi perished in the fighting, but to us, they seemed invincible. Especially their leader, who they talked about all the time. Paragons of light and justice, sweeping away all iniquity before them. It was like looking at gods.
The Jedi are not gods.
I know that. I was using poetic license. But those Jedi, they were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them. Some people thought it would bring them luck.
Huh.
Not that the peace they brought lasted very long.
Oh, what happened?
The Jedi left. The people grew complacent. Those who had been wronged saw their chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors. The human oppressed, that is. The non-humans were never treated well in any case. We felt the brunt of both administrations.
Was it that bad?
Of course it was. They took their frustrations and hate out on us because the people they wanted had already fled or were too well protected. But no one looks out for the injustices we suffered. Oh no, but I am sorry. I should not have outbursts like that.
It is all right.
No, it is not. Anger can lead to the dark side, and I must be ever careful that I do not fall back into those ways. I thank you for your support. My outburst was uncalled for, but you did not lash back at me. You are a much better Jedi than I, it would seem. But let us not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey. Perhaps later we will talk again.
All right. Yeah. I can understand a lifetime of oppression will make it easy to, well, feel sorrow and frustration from time to time.
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh, I was wondering if you had any more war stories.
You want another war story, huh?
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
You want to hear about some other world getting wasted, eh? I knew you were the type. Your stagnant republic has never seen some of the strange creatures and races we fought on the Outer Rim in those years. And you never will now.
Oh, really? Where did you fight this time?
We were going through the asteroid fields of the Crispin system at the very edge of the galaxy, playing with the pirates and smugglers we found there. The main belt in the Crispin system consists of mainly small rocks covered in frozen methane gas shells, and the pirates were using them for cover. I remember using a thermal generator to cause the outer layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the 3 smugglers using it for cover. But that was a mistake.
Oh? What happened?
The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most, maybe a dozen meters on a side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other, just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it, something inactive in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something or woken something up. After I'd hit it, spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that.
How do you know? What happened next?
It started rotating faster and faster as we watched it. After a second, it started spraying fire, thermal projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely by surprise. Before we could counterattack, it fled at an incredible speed.
A ship?
We couldn't catch it, but we could follow its hyperspace wake. We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core. When it finally led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch. That's the only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance. Is there something else you want to know?
No. No.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Alright. So, if it was a ship, there's no wonder there was something inside that too. So that makes sense.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
Yeah, let's see. I don't think I can restore his memory just yet. I don't have more points in repair, do I? Alright, that will be all, HK.
As you desire, Master. Signing off.
Alright, so I need to do some repair skill up, I think. And I think we're done on Tatooine for now. So let's check out the galaxy map. Yavin. These coordinates point to a small space station orbiting the gas giant Yavin. So maybe we should go there. Gas giant Yavin.
Incoming fighter!
Let's see if we can capture some. It's against, just up against the sun, and I can't hit it. Oh yeah. One more. Where is it? There it is. Come on. So we're on this space station, and I want to find out what it's all about. So who do I take with me today? Let's take Koth, and how about Salvar? Wait. I think I'm gonna take. I don't think I've ever had those two with me, so let's do that. No, wait a second. Alright, okay. They need to level up, so let's do that.
What?
Alright, we're done. So,
What?
look at him. He's kind of... Well, I'm not happy about
I'm here.
that headpiece, but his armor looks good. So let's move on. So let's hit the map. Alright, there's nowhere else to go, so.
Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Ichuba Jikoka Naga, Kinwa Mulira Dwana, Inbanikcha Lora Kun, Ki Mulira Kun Kin, Tong Hitwama Akitinko Tune,
Yeah, I'm new. Very new.
Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Ichuba Jikoka Naga, Kinwa Mulira Dwana, Inbanikcha Lora Kun.
He's got Kiska in there. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to save the galaxy from the Sith.
Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muli ra. Tangi wama jiko na. Tonki pa nonku nek abog. Jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chita nai. Uchua penki. Topa na oto bokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Yatuka ulan. Tongi wama aki inko tune. Potong hiwama ji aki inkotun. Tong pa no kun, no nek. Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Ki mulira kun kin. Kimba no kun nik dorcha.
Huh. Okay. Trandoshans and smugglers? What are you talking about?
Tong hitwama aki inkotune. Potong hiwama ji aki inkotun. Tong pa no kun, no nek. Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Ki mulira kun kin. Kimba no kun nik dorcha. Cha chiska. Topa na oto bokasa. Jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chita nai. Uchua penki. Topa na oto bokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Yatuka ulan. Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muli ra. Tangi wama jiko na. Tonki pa nonku nek abog.
Yeah, well, he's a chatter. Alright, there he is. So, Suvantan. Let's just wait until he's, I guess, back at his station. Yeah. Wait, I'll just have a look around. Yeah, he's got a Kiska, but it's only one, so that probably not. That's not as noisy. Look. I want to check this. There's Yavin. And is that the forest moon of Yavin? I wonder. It's not even moving. Or is it moving very, very slow? Slowly. I don't know. Yeah, the spinning of the gas giant makes it so it seems strange that this isn't moving, but it doesn't have to. Could be a very slow moving, rotating planet. I mean moon. And we're so close to this gas giant, so yeah, it's cool. Wait, the Kiska is alright. Wait, how did you end up? Oh, he's quick.
Ready?
I'm here.
Why are they ending up in the corridor? Alright, let's go talk to him.
Topa na oto bokasa. Pampa ki mulira kun kin. Changwaba
human?
chingo changwi chama ucha wish uyong kun. Achua penki. Yun patisa. Ichuba jikoka naga. Kingu mwa mulira dwana. Inba nikcha lora kun.
Well, yeah, I don't know why I ended up here. Just was on my map, but well, I seek the pieces of a map to a star forge.
Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muli ra. Tangi wama jiko na. Tonki pa nonku nek abog.
What ruins?
Tong hit wama aki inko tune. Potong hiwama ji aki inkotun. Tong panokun nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kun nik dota. Jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua penki. Topa na oto vokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Datuka ulan. Chiwa aita kan kicha na tupornibo. Kun muliras limo poiwanga. Tong itwama ji. Human ak in ikatune. Tong hitwama ak inkotune. Potong hiwama ji aki inkotun. Tong panokun nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kun nik dota.
So you're an inventor?
Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua penki. Topa na oto vokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Datuka ulan. Chiwa aita kan kicha na tupornibo. Kun muliras limo poiwanga. Tong itwama ji. Human ak in ikatune.
So, you spent all this time here in the station alone?
Ki mulira kun king. Tong hitwama ak inkotune. Chiwa aita kan kicha na tupornibo. Kun muliras limo poiwanga. Tong itwama ji. Human ak in ikatune.
Who are the Trandoshans?
Achua penki. Yun patisa. Tichuba ji kotka naga. Kingu mwa mulira dwana. Imba nikcha lora kun.
Oh. Why are they here?
Tong hitwama aki inkotune. Potong hiwama ji aki inkotun. Tong panokun nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kun nik dota. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inkotune chuna mulira. Tong itwama ji kona. Tong ipa no kun nek abog. Chiwa aita kan kicha na tupornibo. Kun muliras limo poiwanga. Tong itwama ji. Human ak in ikatune. Ki mulira kun king. Tong hitwama ak inkotune.
Well, do you have anything you'd be willing to sell me?
Tong hitwama ak inkotune. Potong hiwama ji aki inkotun. Tong panokun nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ki mulira kun king. Kimba no kun nik dota. Achua penki. Yun patisa. Tichuba ji kotka naga. Kingu mwa mulira dwana. Kimba nikcha lora kun. Jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smack toma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua penki. Topa na oto vokasa. Yubabato kanchi. Datuka ulan. Ki mulira kun king. Tong hitwama ak inkotune.
Wow, he's chatty. Oh wow, look at those prices. 10,000 for light exoskeleton armor. It's probably good, but yeah, this is not for us. But maybe we could sell a couple of things. Let's see, we've got... Yeah, I've been running around with this for the longest time. Gaffi sticks too? Yeah, it's not worth anything, but I'll get rid of them. So, let's see. Oh, we've got a couple of crystals. Oh, nice upgrade. So let's not sell those. Actually, I'm gonna equip my guys with new weapons before I choose or part with what I've got. Can we go in here? No. So I guess it's the same on hello car. On the other side. probably. Alright, so I guess we're leaving. He said we could come back. He gets new stuff all the time, so I guess that's an open invite. Yeah. But for now, we need to move on. Alright. That wasn't much of a... wasn't very exciting there. So, let's see, where do we want to go? We've got, wait, Korriban? Yeah. Tatooine, we got Manan, Kashyyyk, and Korriban Let. So, yeah, let's go to Korriban.
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. There are some who believe Korriban is the birthplace of the Sith. This planet is an evil place. There are secrets here best left uncovered.
It looked like the star map was in some sort of cave, as usual.
During the vision I felt cold and trapped, almost as if I was buried alive. It felt like we were in some kind of tomb. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
So won't the Sith recognize you?
Maybe you're right. Most of the Dark Jedi would only know me by name, but there are a few among them who might recognize my face. For the safety of our mission, I must remain on the Ebon Hawk while we are on this planet.
Alright, yeah. I guess that makes sense. So... I think maybe before we head on out, I'll be wrapping up this episode and we'll continue on in the next one. So until then, thanks for watching. Bye!